Excuse me, sorry. So I want to say something about competition because I know that's always the one big problem with not having running water and soap and stuff. It's that you don't wash yourself, you don't wash your face and you wash your hands as much as you want to. So get myself in good shape too. So I'm sorry. The one thing about when I talk about competition, how it's really like, people think that competition, it's good for food, it's good for the economy, and it's good for people. Competition allows products to be better than bullshit. Competition, what it does is that it wastes your time. Instead of coming together and creating and building one good product that we'll share and be the best engine for a car, the best tattoo paste, the best shampoo, and just make different versions of it. But it's always going to be the best. It's going to be the one that, sure, some people need hair shampoo that's using oil and that, but you can do that. But use the best formula, the one that's going to be not harmful to the planet or the human being, and then all get together and make that. If we did that as a species, then again, a lot of the problems would go away, because competition, what it does is that it makes people, because of the budget they have, and it makes people like not come up with the best solutions. Again, I bring up the battery, which is kind of very stupid, but nobody would create a battery that lasts forever, because they want you to come back, and buy more things. That means, but if you create the battery to last forever, imagine there would be no problem with taking batteries and used batteries and putting them somewhere where they're not destroying the planet. I mean, everything like that is means that competition is wrong within a species, within anything really. We're supposed to be the best, the smartest species on the planet, but yet we still compete with each other, which makes us fucking dumb as shit. because the competition just wastes your time as a civilization. One, again, and two, competition is like, I want to make this really good thing, but I have to be competitive with them. I have to be cost cutting in the cost, so let's just make it a little bit better than the other the competition. Then we'll see that we want them to come back and keep on buying and buying. The whole purpose of this business is to come back and keep on buying so we can make money. That whole process right there has endangered your species. That is what is killing your species when it comes to like oil spills and fires and things blowing up and things not running right, and cars not being built the right way. It's like, all that is causing this problem. If we had no competition, and we all decided to get together, and again, the competition comes in effect. There's a monetary value to the competition, because again, I said before, there is the only solution that will work, and the best solution for any problem that you have. The best solution is the one with no monetary value, because that's the one that's using. Let's see, what's the best for the planet and us as human beings and all life on the planet. What's the best? It's not like, how are we going to make a whole shitload of money? It's like, well, fuck the planet and fuck the other species, as long as it's not hurting. It's hurting humans, so what percentage of humans is it hurting? And money is more important than that. And the competition is just a means to do that with, to make more money, competing, But again, go back to the battery. The battery, imagine that. It's like, I'm sure they can make a battery that can last forever. I'm sure of it. You know why I'm sure of it? Because that's what Tesla did. And there's theories that, and I can tell you that I was there, but there was forms of light, of electricity being and energy being sent to different little pods in Egypt and a few other places that existed that did not require any wiring and the thing of it is, I know you're probably not believing that, so whatever. Actually, I saw an Ancient Aliens episode on that. You can go find that one too if you don't. Then that's not where I got it from. I guarantee you.
You got to fight.
I got it from the fact that there is the possibility of making a battery that lasts forever. It's just that the companies won't make it. because they want you coming back. They won't make something, anything that really like is going to last forever, and it's the best thing. That, the only people that get that is the wealth class. They get these really expensive versions of that, and eventually, after years and years and years, it goes down to to a cheaper price, because then they can make even better stuff. And again, that's how much time have you wasted in competition? Having people be on this side or that side to see which one is I can make it just as good, and with the oh my God, there'd be no advertising. Well, you never watch a commercial again. If you want to laugh, just watch a commercial, a low commercial, and see how idiotic it is to try to sell you something that is not the best. And it's crap. It's because they're trying to sell it. The reason they have a commercial is because they're trying to sell it to you, because they know, but they made a little extra money on it because they put a little more advertising behind this. Blah, 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 bullshit. You're wasting so much time with the competition. I can give you more examples if you want. If you're trying to make something, if you work together, it'll be a better thing, because you're trying to make more money for your company. Because that's when there's a price tag, when there's a budget. I know as a programmer that happened to me all the time. I could have built great applications that were just amazing, but it wasn't within budget. It wasn't. No, it's within this budget. We have to have this budget. So you have to make it. Well, then it's going to be something that's let it be whatever it is. All I have is this budget, man. So if you don't like it, then I'll find somebody else who could do it within the budget. I'll build it. That's you ask any application developer, right? They're going to say the same thing. It's like, if I had the money, the company had the money to spend, man, we can make this thing fly. But now it's going to be, and then you have a lot of problems with it, and people are going to. That's nothing that will kill somebody. Imagine the things that will actually kill people, like oil spills and electrical stuff, and anything else that could be dangerous to a human being. You put a budget restraint on getting the best solution when you're competing with each other, instead of coming together and saying what's the one that's going to work the best. So we'll focus on making that. Let's not have any monetary value or any of that bullshit, and then you don't have to worry about a budget. Let's take our money all together, and then you're having 7 billion people, 8 billion people, whatever you want, whatever the workforce happens to be, with less children. Let's get them together to make one good product, as opposed to having all these different toothpastes. Which one is not going to harm you the most? What's the thing that's why whenever I get something, what's the thing that's going to be least harmful to me? And usually that's the thing that costs the most money. So I can't do that now. I go back to what's the cheapest. I might as well use the cheapest, because everything except the one that I can't afford is going to be harmful to me anyway. So let me just go for the cheapest one. Do you understand? Does that make sense to people? To me, it makes a lot of sense. Coming from where I'm coming from and understanding what I'm understanding now about myself and my past lives, that one makes the most sense. The cultures that have existed in the past that didn't have a monetary system, that didn't have a monetary value on things, that had no price tag on things, those civilizations worked the best. Unfortunately, they didn't have probably the technology that they have today, and they didn't have the communication that they had then, and there was maybe some infighting and whatever, but there was no monetary system to corrupt it. Now you have the ability to communicate all around the world. You can get everyone on board and understanding what they need to do. As long as you give them free existence and really want to help them, not want to help them based on a budget you have and money that you have enough more money to do it with, and then you have to make sure you have to play your employees first, and then take that all out of the equation, and then you just come up with the one best solution. How does that not make sense to the civilization? How would you not want to focus on that as your primary goal in creating your environment and being able to support the inhabitants of this planet in a level that we could all be comfortable and make this a good school, not like a bad school. The difference between a good school and a bad school. Good schools cost a lot of money. Bad schools usually in inner cities where they don't have the budget, they don't have the money. Because of that, they become bad schools. This is a bad school. Why? Because the monetary system is corrupted, and because it's all based on the amount of money. Good schools and good neighborhoods, man, they get a lot of tax money. That's why they're in good schools, and that's why they're in good neighborhoods, because people have a lot of money to pay in taxes to make sure that their children go to school. That's why now you pull the kid out and you stick them in a really expensive school that you can afford. How is that helping the entire body? How is me taking something for the face, right? And with some really expensive stuff that I put on my face, right? Really expensive stuff. How is that helping the foot that is dying of something? It's not. I have to, when I think about my body, I have to think about everything in my body. My body has to be, everything has to be good. If it's not, then I focus on the one thing that's bad. Correct it, hurry up before it spreads all around the rest of the body. And then, and what you have then? Right? You have then a healthy body. You want a healthy civilization? Take out the thing that's killing it. The monetary system is killing it. The wealth class is killing it. Why? Because they don't give a shit. They don't give a flying fuck. Because if they did, they would not. Again, they would relinquish wealth. If I was wealth, if I had all the money in the world, all the money in the world, right? I would take it, and then I'd say, you know what? Since I'm kind of like leading now because I have all the money, because I can decide on what to do, and let's take all the money and burn it and get away with it. Let's all live equally. That's what I would do as if I was wealthy. That's why I'm probably not wealthy. The world class needs a bit of evil, a bit of compassionless. I don't give even the most wealthy, the wealthiest guy that's the most compassionate guy. I forgot his name. The guy who has the stuff at Costco's and whatever. Even he is a part of the thing that is killing your civilization and stunting your civilization from the growth it needs to have, based on the fact that the corporate structure and the corporate-based economy that we have, the for-profit systems that we have. We have for-profit and we have non-profit. Everything should be non-profit. Nothing should be a profit in this world. Because when you include profit, when you say profit, you say I'm better than you. The equality doesn't exist. The profit that I made makes me better than you because the money that I have makes me better than you. Why would you agree to that? Why would you agree to that as a civilization? Why would you let your children? Why would you want your children to grow up in something like that? That makes then if they're smart enough and they got enough money to go to the best schools, they become. Equality doesn't exist. They're better than everything should be equal. And you see, based on that equality structure, what you have then is an evolving civilization, much quicker. You guys should have wings by now. And I said this before. They can't. They have not evolved anywhere near where you should be as a civilization, because money has stunted, and the monetary system, and those that support the monetary system has stunted. You don't believe me? You think I'm crazy? You think I'm just, I don't know where he gets these crazy ideas from. How are we going to exist without money? How do you exist before money? It's like, how am I going to exist without cancer? How do you exist before cancer? Because that's what the monetary system is. It's a means to slow down the evolutionary movement, the evolution of the species. Slow it down to the point where it comes to crawling halt. Because that's what money wants. It wants you to be able to still be its slave. Or, I'm like, oh, money's just a tool. Yeah, you're right. It's true. Money's a tool. Money is the tool of enslavement used by the wealth class. Is enslaving your entire civilization.
If you're ready, I'm ready. I've been ready for a while.
Anybody
gotta
out
be
there,
ready.
come back to me and tell me that I'm
Walk
wrong
away
about
from
that.
all this bullshit. Walk
And I'll
away from
prove to you
what
that
they've
I'm right.
enslaved you with.
You know why? And I know I'm right.
Create something
Because I've
better.
been there many
You got
times.
nothing better to
I've
do.
seen
you
this
understand?
many times.
There's
It
nothing
never
that you can do and you can achieve in this
ever
life that would be better than
works that way.
freeing
And you can believe me or not
entire
believe me. I don't care.
civilization.
But just
From,
don't look
the
so much
wealth
into what I'm
class,
telling you that I
their
am
hold.
and why I'm here.
World class hold on
Because I'm not making myself
civilization
into
and
Superman. I'm here to save the world. No, I'm
If
telling
you
you
don't want to believe that this
these
world's
things,
gonna
this
well,
knowledge,
not the world, but
it's not
civilization's
coming
gonna
from
be,
me,
wiped
book
out in
learned.
2 years.
I didn't watch
Then what are you gonna have
Alan
to
Watts a
do?
whole bunch of times, and now I'm just
Slave
repeating a whole bunch
system
of this
that,
stuff he
that
said.
will enslave them.
I'm getting this knowledge from St.
Eventually,
Bernard.
even slaves, black slaves
The Akashic Records
in this
and
country
the
said no more. Right?
the collective
They
consciousness
had a war over it, but you know what?
and
The war
everything
didn't really do nothing.
that we've learned as a species
It just switched it from
should tell you that there is no
in
future
your face slavery to like
in
kind
this
of like,
civilization when there's a monetary
back
value
slavery, which is what this is now.
attached to that future.
Our
Because the
system is
monetary
controlled
value
by-
will keep
save
it
slave masters. They're not
dumb.
controlled.
We'll keep it unevolved.
The
We'll
businesses
keep it
that
at
employ
a
your
place where it still
and
needs
will make them waste their
that
time
money
supporting,
to
managing,
survive.
and being
And that's what the
slave to
wealth
money.
class has done to you. I know people have said to me, "Oh, why are you always
The
beating
wealth
up on
class
wealthy?
uses
You know, there's good people that are wealthy."
themselves
I
be
said, okay,
so much better than everybody
they,
else.
they would be better if there was no wealth though, because then you'd be a good person because you want to be a good
They
person,
deserve
and that is your thing, and that everybody could basically be a good person,
your children.
as opposed to having money corrupt that and say, I got a lot of money, but I'm a good person,
One
so
person
I'm
will,
using this
you
money that I make.
oh, yeah, everybody knows
I'm
this.
making it, I'm making it,
Nobody
and then I'm just I'm giving half back to the community and to the poor. It's like,
that's
okay,
why
great.
this
So you
is-
take
that's what it is.
$1
When
from a
slaves
poor
don't
person
care,
to make yourself more
they're
richer,
slaves.
and then you give 50 cents back. You still made that 50 cents on that person.
It's
You're
usually
50
like
cents
the
richer than that
children
person.
of the warriors that
Times
were
7
enslaved
billion.
and
You do the
were
math.
slaughtered.
That's how the wealth class becomes.
In this
wealth.
case, it's it's the
By,
conditioning and then the media and everything else that
they're taking
they've done, the education system, everything else that they've done
advantage
to convince you that
in creating
this is
a
the
poverty
best
class
that you can
for
do
it
as a civilization,
to,
as a society,
be able
as
to
the
sustain
inhabitants
itself
of a planet that it's allowing
as
you to live on.
this class
This is the best you
that
can do.
is only composed of
It's not the
again
best.
the top
It's not even close to
billionaires,
being
the
what
ones controlling
the
everything.
rest of the universe needs from you. Yeah.
The 2,000
Not even
billionaires,
close.
wherever they are now,
You'll never make it.
that are deciding the
Never
fate
make it in civilization. Never.
and the
you know,
direction
with this,
of
with
your
this,
civilization
just,
based
focus
on
money being
them
more important.
still
You know,
retaining.
rid yourself of money. Take the knife out of your back. Rid yourself of that shit, and you'll see how quickly you evolve as a civilization. Until then, your growth.
Namaste. Om Hare. Hari Om Shim. Hari Om. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Hari. Hari Shambhu.